Now joining us is Donovan Mitchell in isolation. It is great to see you, Donovan. First of all, how are you feeling this morning?
Great to see you too as well. Thank you for having me. I'm fine. Things are going well. Just in isolation, got a unique setup, but yeah, no fever, no symptoms as of right now, and I'm just blessed to be able to be okay.
We're thankful to hear that. What are doctors telling you right now?
So right now, the biggest thing for me is just to stay in isolation and just be able to just keep to myself. I have no symptoms, which is a unique situation.
No symptoms now, and you had no symptoms when you were tested. You didn't feel ill at all?
No. I keep making the joke when people ask me. I said, if you were to tell me I'm about to play in a 7-game series tomorrow, I'd be ready to lace up.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Like I said, I'm really blessed that that's the case.
And tell us what the testing was like for people who may have to be tested.
It's actually interesting, So as you know, we all got tested, and for me, for us it was a swab down the throat. But this was about 15 seconds of probably the most discomfort I've ever had, and I ended up crying, like tears came out my eyes once they started going up in this area. But it was definitely unique, and but I'm glad I was able to get it done.
In Paula's report, we heard from your teammate, Rudy Gobert, and he has been very apologetic, and he has admitted also that he was reckless, though he didn't know at the time that he was going to test positive, but still his actions were reckless. Have you had a chance, and again, he has apologized, but have you had a chance to have any communication with your teammate?
To be honest with you, Robin, it took a while, for me to kind of cool off, and I read what he said and I heard what he said. So, I'm glad he's doing okay. I'm glad I'm doing well. I'm just really happy, to be honest, Robin, that it's just, I hate to say there's two of us, but like it wasn't the whole party. At the end of the day, neither him or I have children at home. I know I have some teammates that have children, have some staff that have children at home. So I'm glad that we were able to kind of contain it as much as possible.
Thankfully, the vast majority of people will recover. But can you again, just tell people what your message is for them this morning?
I'm asymptomatic. I don't have any symptoms. I could walk down the street if it wasn't public knowledge that I was sick, you wouldn't know it, and I think that's the scariest part about this virus is that, you may seem fine, be fine, and you never know who you may be talking to, who they're going home to.
You're in isolation. Okay, drink the water. So what are you doing?
Always gotta stay hydrated.
That's true, always. So what are you doing? You're an active guy. What are you doing in isolation? How are you occupying your time?
2K, movies, and I think some of the basketball world saw yesterday, some of the guys are watching their old highlights. I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
I've watched myself through college. I've watched myself through the NBA. It's kind of bringing back good memories, but you miss the game. You miss playing in front of some of the best fans in the world in the NBA.
And the school children, all across the country. And I know, Donovan, that you're doing something to help out there in your community with that. What is it?
Yes. So right now I'm I'm working on a partnership with the Salt Lake City Granite School District. That's about 88 to 90 schools, about 66,000 kids. Just being able to provide them meals, and that particular school district in Salt Lake City is home to some of the most vulnerable children in Salt Lake.
Right.
I want to be able to give back because, this is, like I said, time will tell. You really don't know. Doctors can't pinpoint a date. So for parents, who may not have the money, being able to not send their kids off to school to get food, I think is a scary feeling for them. And I want to be able to make sure that they're set and they understand that, guys like myself and whoever may have their back.
Oh, appreciate your generosity there, Donovan. And great to hear about your father. In all sincerity, glad that you're doing as well as you are, and appreciate very much you taking some time to spend with us. You take care.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Be well.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Thanks, Donovan.